Hi everyone, it's Patricia. Today I want to share a couple projects I created for roses as a designer. The first project I'm going to share is a card that I created. The card measures 5.5 inches by 6 inches wide. It's a nice size card. The paper line that I used for the card is by Pink Paislee, and it's from the Nantucket line. And I love this paper so much. It's super beautiful, vibrant colors, tons of beautiful patterns in here as well. So I used that paper to make the card, and then I also used some embellishments from the same line, the seahorse and the crown right here. I pop dotted the seahorse on some pop dots, and then over here in the bottom I had this beautiful R40 rose, and then also this beautiful cherry blossom for my roses. And then for some embellishments I used Webster Pages little embellishments right here, a flower and this little crystal piece, and this is from the Palm Beach collection by Webster Pages. I punched out some leaves by my Martha Stewart punch, and then I also used this Prima button right here. I also used some Prima bling throughout the card. And over here I used the rosette trim from Making Memories, a pink tone. I really like how that came out in the corner there. For the sentiment on the card, I used a stamp set from Seven Gypsies, and it's from the stamp set right here. It's super beautiful. I love all the images on here. And I just used Life is Good, so I stamped that down, and I just cut out separately onto the card, and I distressed the edges using Tim Holtz Vintage Photo throughout all the papers. Inside of the card is very simple. I just used the same paper from the Nantucket line by Pink Paislee, and it's just for me to write my little sentiment there. In the back of the card is plain. I just need to write my signature and it's done. I really like how the card came out. And for my second project, I altered this wood box that I purchased from Dollar Tree, and it's super beautiful. It's heavy duty wood, and I really like that. The paper line that I used for this box is by Webster Pages, and I used the Palm Beach, and it came in this pack right here. So I used the beach line paper, the Palm Beach, to alter the box with. And I also distressed the edges using Tim Holtz Vintage Photo. I really like how that brought out the paper. And then on the back I also distressed the hinges using alcohol inks also. And then this is the die cut from Pink Paislee, the Nantucket line, and I just really distressed the back to look like a wood effect, and I really like the effect it gave there. And then on top of the box I also used this beautiful R40 rose again, and also this cherry blossom. I used some die cuts from the Nantucket line, and also this wood embellishment from the line also. And it came in this pack right here. And I used Apple by Tattered Angels to spray that. And then also I used some seam binding in a turquoise color. And right here it's a doorknob that Juliana has sent me in one of our swaps, and it's super beautiful. I really like the effect it gives on the box. And the bottom is also finished as well. For the inside of the box I kept it very simple. I just want it to be very fluffy and very girly inside, so I just used the rosette trim on the bottom and top of the lid. And I also distressed the wood inside the box with Tim Holtz Vintage Photo just to give me a very soft distressed look, because I didn't do anything to the inside of the box. I just wanted the natural wood to give me that effect of a beach theme. And I really like the two combined together inside too. Super adorable. And it's very simple, the box. This is also a coral piece from the Nantucket line, the wood embellishment. And I used some alcohol inks on that one. I really like that too. And then the sandcastle is also from the Nantucket line by Pink Paislee die cut. And also this crab as well. It's really beautiful, the box. I'm really happy how the box turned out. So this is my second project, Frying Roses. And for my third project, I decided to create a banner, but I didn't create the holes yet on the banner because I want to show it first, and then I'll make the holes and I'll add the trim to the banner then. So first I drew the image of a seahorse the way I wanted it, and it's a nice size seahorse piece. It measures almost 11 inches tall, so it's really cute. I also used the Pink Paislee paper from Nantucket, and I used the 12 by 12 paper for the banner. I used some rosette trim here in the corner, the pink rosette trim from Making Memories. I used another R40 rose and also the cherry blossom for my roses as well. I used the wood die cut from Pink Paislee. I also used Apple from Tattered Angels to spray that with. I used some more embellishments from Pink Paislee, and then also here is an embellishment resin flower from Webster Pages from the Palm Beach collection. And then I punched out using my Nestabilities die. And for the alpha, I used the foam alphas for the banner, and it's black underneath, and I use glossy accents on top, and then also by Ranger the Mountain Rose. And I heat set that, and it came out a very unique look, and I really like the effect it gave. It's very, very cute. I'm really happy how that turned out. I added some Prima Bling on the Seahorse as well. On the back of the Seahorse, I left it plain. I just painted the chipboard using the Mountain Rose again. And then I distressed the edges using Tim Holtz Vintage Photo. What I decided to do on front of the Seahorse, because I didn't want it to be perfect, I just, when I drew the chipboard piece, I traced it onto the paper, and then I just cut inside of the line instead, because I wanted the effect of the paint to come through on the edges, and I really like how that turned out. Super beautiful. So this is the A, and this is the Seahorse piece, and then the next letter is R, and it's a crab. Again, I hand drew the crab from scratch, and then I also used it on the medium weight chipboard. The back I also painted it with Mountain Rose by Ranger, and then I just went over it just to give me like the effect of a crab. I just went on some spots with more paint to give me that two-tone look, and then I also distressed it using Tim Holtz Vintage Photo all over the crab in the back. For the front of the crab, I also used the Nantucket die cut right here. Beautiful Iron Roses flowers. This is a cherry blossom and also a carnation. I also used cream rosette trim on the crab as well. Another piece from Webster Pages from the Palm Beach collection. More die cuts from Pink Paislee right here. And then over here again with the same technique on the foam alpha, and this is a R. So I used the Mountain Rose, and then I went over with the glossy accents, and then I heat setted it, and it really gave me this really cool look. I really like that, if you guys could see that. Super beautiful. I really like the wrinkle look it gave. Really cute. And then I also added some Prima Bling to finish off the crab. So the only thing it needs is just for me to punch out the holes and make it into a banner, so I could ship it out. It's super beautiful. I really like how the crab turned out too. So this is the Seahorse and then the crab. And then the last die cut that I did, it's an octopus, and it's super beautiful. Again, I freehand drew the octopus, and I also drew it on medium weight chipboard. I painted the back using Mountain Rose again. I distressed the edges using Tim Holtz Vintage Photo, and I really like how that turned out too. Again, in the front, I used the Pink Paislee Nantucket paper. I distressed the edges using Tim Holtz Vintage Photo. I used this beautiful R40 rose right here, another cherry blossom. I used the cream Making Memories trim, but I went in with my Tattered Angels apple spray, and I just sprayed that a couple times just to give me that green look. This die cut is from Pink Paislee, and also this Prima Bling down here. I added another Webster Pages Palm Beach embellishment here, another die cut from Pink Paislee, the fish and the crown and the coral on the bottom, and also these die cuts are from the Pink Paislee collection also. For the letter, again, I used the foam alpha, and this is a letter T, and I painted it with the Mountain Rose by Ranger, and I used glossy accents over again, and it gave me a really cool look. I'm really happy how the octopus turned out too. And these are my 3 projects that I created for Iron Roses. I had so much fun creating the card, the altar box, and the banner. So much fun, vibrant colors going on. I'm really happy on how everything turned out. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Please, guys, stop by ironroses.com and show Bunma some love. She carries tons of beautiful, beautiful flowers all the time. Again, guys, thank you so much for watching, for always leaving beautiful comments. And as always, guys, happy scrapping. Bye, guys.